I'm live now. Hey,
Oh, I would have given you headphones.
I don't need headphones tonight because
Well,
as long.
better microphone.
Oh, well, I don't know. I'll just have to get near the computer and speak nice. Hey guys, hello everybody. Dadman Walking 55 coming to you live at 6:30 from our wonderful hotel, and we're back early tonight. Yes, I didn't make the missus stay out till midnight tonight.
Yay!
But hit me about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. We've been walking for 4 days.
Yeah.
So, and today we were out late last night. Had a great dinner at the Chocolate Emporium. But well, come tomorrow night, we will definitely tell you all about a lot more about it. But well, it's been a crazy trip. Unplanned from downtown Disney and our adventure to spend 1,000 reward points to H Mart and the traffic jam central in that place. That if you have problems with closeness and loving your neighbor, or seeing a geoduck in real life, yes, it's traumatic. It is as ugly. It is as traumatizing in real life. Actually, it's worse because the thing was looking at me with its mouth open. That's how bad that was. But anyway, and then of course, 2 wonderful days at the great Universal Studios. It's always so good to see. So we're at 762 subs tonight. Yay! Thank you to the new subs. That's God, the chat's already jumping. Thank you guys. I appreciate y'all. We did a little stream with the missus this morning, and before we went out, and so tonight we're actually back early so that we can rest up tonight. Like I said, we did everything we wanted to at the parks. It's gotten cold here again, and we're just chilling. She may pass out over there in a minute while I'm doing this. So she's watching her show. I'm doing this, and we're going to go to eat dinner in the hotel because if you're ever at Cabana Bay, it's a great place, one of the best hotel dining areas you will find. So, all right, I have not shared out the stream, so if you don't mind, please do that. The chat has jumped. Let me get back up there, say hello to everybody. Let's make sure. I'm using a vertical mouse for the first time, and it's really freaky. So
it is different.
It is different. Yes, we got Legatus Legionites in here. Hello, Legatus. Tom is like, well, hey, yes. Good to see you again, Tom. Hope that back's doing good for you. And Jess, yes. Another Monday we're down, but we're hoping we can play some on Friday coming up. But Jess, great to see you. And the Bears. Yeah, so the Bears, just for you. And also because this bear came into the chat. We're going to cheer for Chicago this year to win the Super Bowl, just for Snortopoopas, Keybear, and for Jess. Hello, humans and other critters. Yes, good to see you. You'll love our Coke can that we got with us Friday night for our anniversary. It's got the polar bears together, so we'll see. Let's see what go here. Yeah, give me a second. Sorry, folks. This mouse is definitely different. But let's see. There we go. Legata says, live now, or is this a pre-recorded message? I used to do some pre-recordeds, but not much anymore. And which one, Tom? The Chocolate Emporium? Oh my gosh. We last time with Aang, we did the one where you get 6 minis. Now, folks, the minis is like the size of...
It's half of a full-size one.
Yeah, the 6 of the minis are half of a full-size one. And we just tore it up with them. So, yeah, I'm glad Jess is laughing. Not sure what I said about that, but hey, good to see you there. But no, I did got no unicorn ice cream this time. Nope. No,
I got a unicorn cupcake.
Yes, we did get unicorn cupcake. That might be what. Yes, that might be what you think about. That was a cupcake. But yes, absolutely, we did get the cup. They have. If you get to Universal, go over there. The Minions. If you watched it, of course, the little girl loves the Fluffy the unicorn, and there's unicorns everywhere. So, if you're a unicorn fan, you will find plenty of unicorns there. And if you don't like unicorns, I think Snortopoopas would probably stay away from that area. But there are plenty of other good areas where you can eat. If you waddle into the theme park. Let me see how this. Now it ran. Oh, the chat ran way on me. Let's see here. So, yeah, a few minutes ago we had okay. Got the unicorn ice cream. Can't tag it. Look, I understand whenever I'm on my phone, it sucks. I appreciate you putting my link in there the other day with strings and pucks. Yeah. And then, of course, we got Da Bears. Oh, yeah. Tom loves the chocolate place. Do you have a favorite there, Tom? I don't know that we decided. I got a filet mignon there last night. I wanted an anniversary meal, and the food was good. I can't remember was there that red velvet was a really good. Do you remember which
what are you talking about?
The shakes at the chocolate? Was the Rice Krispies one with vanilla ice cream and just having the Rice Krispies. So, oh, Snort, I'm sorry, Snort. Coca-Cola, that's propaganda. Real polar bears drink RC. You're right. Sorry, I forgot about that. And yeah, that blah blah blah, but unicorns. Yep. Yeah, Jess, I must be blessed by the fact the new Pope grew up in Chicago as a Bears fan, even though he's been in Latin America for years as a missionary. Well, missionaries, they move around, but they don't leave their native stomping grounds. So, but yeah, that's anyways. Yep, it was a cupcake. Yeah, but hey, it looked like ice cream. It was nice, and I had the minion roll. So, yep. Let's see. And Fallout Dave's here. Dave, how are you? Yeah, we were streaming this morning. We're back here. We turned in early because Mrs. is kind of relaxing, doing her thing. She may actually fall asleep in a minute. She was supposed to take a nap, but we're going to go to dinner in the hotel later. It's gotten cold here, and it hit me about 3:00 today because we've had 4 days of nonstop walking, and we've ridden everything at both parks we wanted to do. So, it's. To have come in, she can relax. I can do this for a little bit. So just say hi for a bit. You know me, I'm never stopping. I can't go. Well, maybe Snort could go swimming. It's cool out there, but even I have my limits of going swimming in cold weather. So, but no, not me tonight. And I was out last night without that jacket, and boy, it was cold. It was definitely cold for that. So let me see. Sorry, like I said, I'm trying to get up and down in the chat. This vertical mouse is taking some getting used to. There we go. All right. So, but yeah, so it's kind of an impromptu stream tonight. Now, if I wake up at midnight and do it again, then there might be a problem. But no, it's all good. We're just relaxing tonight. So, that's right, Tom, the Vampire's Kiss. That thing looked really good when I remember that now that you mention it. And hello, Linda. How are you tonight, Linda? Good to see you, the better half of Tom. Good to see you. So, always say. And Jess says the Valentine's candy is out, so I've got some of the chocolate Meltaway Kisses. So you're happy. Woo! Yay. As long as you get that's the name of the game, getting the candy you like. I should do a poll on candy, but we'll see. I'm barely functioning on the keyboard tonight. So why does everybody tell me to go to bed? Jess said, if you go live at midnight, I'll come in chat and scold you to go to bed. Look, I'm an adult. Life's too short. I've slept. Look, I've slept this weekend. I have been in bed till at least 9 or 10 almost every morning. So I have gotten plenty of sleep to recharge. Hey, you remember the days with Hungry around? I was streaming at 3:00 in the morning. I don't know if you were around then, Jess, but we go live at 2-3 o'clock in the morning my time. Just exactly. Wait, we're adults, so. I should be asleep at that time. Well, yeah, okay. Jess, I'm glad you keep track of what I say. I don't. It comes in and out, in and out. But yes, see, yes, that's my. I've tried to tell younger people than me that, Dave. 55 years old, we can sleep when we're dead. Exactly. But no, I tell you, I do. There are times that we do need sleep. I know the missus is tired, and it's what's going to really stink is going back to work on Wednesday. Ugh. 7 o'clock. Seven o'clock. Ugh, I can't even English now. Um, but so, well, we've been 12, 15, well, about 12 minutes already. So, folks, yes, I appreciate that. That's why you're one of the divas in Fortnite, Jess, because you help keep me on track. Absolutely. That and give me a hard time. So, yeah, it does always suck going back to work. But it happens. So, hell, it did. And it's on the hip with a hammer. Yeah. Oh, Dave, you just got out of work. Well, we'll be passing by your neck of the woods tomorrow on the way home, hitting another stop at Bucky's. So, oh, I could see stay up for the Steelers Texans game. Well, look, pretty much my season's over. I still think the Jaguars got hosed by the friggin' officials with that. I never knew that the friggin' shin made you down. That is the bunch's biggest bogus barber straights and crap in the whole world. Friggin' NFL has always hated Jacksonville. They should have never put a team there, and they wanted Buffalo to win that damn game. Beefalo. I don't care if Beefalo ever wins the title. I don't care. I don't want them to. I'm glad the Cowgirls beat the crap out of them years ago and kept them from winning a Super Bowl repeatedly. And yeah, that was even though the CBS Homer official guy, yeah, the stand, the shit. Oh my God, give me a break. I mean, if we're looking for parts of the shin to determine somebody's down, why don't we do rectal exams on them for a football game? Because I mean, you're really going to stop it? I mean, I get the wrist or the elbow; they're clear, but your forearm, that's a clear part. But a shin, why not call the ankle? You know, somebody's ankle hits it. Well, they're down if they're touched. Friggin'. Then again, remember the last time the Jaguars made a run in the playoffs, the AFC Championship game at Foxborough with the Patriots and Belichick and Brady. And what happened? Scoop and score for the Jaguars. Called back because we blew a whistle. Sorry, folks. Yeah, right, my butt. Anyway, sorry. There you go. Dadman Rampage tonight for you on football. Oh gosh. Yeah. Oh, and see what's funny is I like to give the Jaguars a hard time. I'm happier when the Jaguars are 2-16 and the whole town is about to riot. And the post-game shows are great because everybody it's like dying. But yeah, it's just no, this team was good this year. They really were good. They deserved a better fate than losing yesterday. But then again, they got the lead at times. They couldn't play defense. And at some point, you got to play defense. And also goes back to the old adage, and it proves it again. If I ever say go for it early in the game again, y'all correct me. But once again, fourth down and a yard and a half on that play. Yeah, when I know the shin and all. 7-3 Jaguar lead. Old school football, you kick the field goal, take the points. Take the points. Always take the points, especially in playoff football. Kick the extra point early in the game, not until the fourth quarter do you go for two, but kick the field goals, all that, especially with the kicker they have. And they didn't, and it just goes to prove in playoff football you need the points. Don't chase points. Don't leave them on the board. So exactly. And yeah, there's a lot of that about the talk about the NFL, not just the NFL. The gambling and all is even bigger in college sports, which concerns me more than in the NFL. I mean, you're seeing all these players, all these teams, you know, there's several different investigations like in the NBA, Major League Baseball. There's some talk in some of the college parts. So it just, we got to be, you know, I don't know. And then mysterious scores at the end of a game. See, in my world, I don't care. My thing is, as long as there's time on the clock, you score. Forget. I don't care if it's running up. Play defense or get good, as Ang always said about video games. Oh, tonight's game, they're not announcing next week's game times until after it, so I don't know when we play the Rams. Bears, Rams. I hope y'all beat the crap out of the Rams. I'm tired of the Rams. But yeah, I hope y'all. So everybody, the official team of support for the rest of the NFL playoffs is the Bears, according to me on my channel. Now, I have not discussed with my sports co-host JT Kirk. He may not be in agreement with it, but well, if he doesn't, then well, it's okay. But the official channel, the official team of the the channel for the rest of the season are the Bears. Yeah, I agree. Pats can suck an egg also. Yeah. Another team that gets a lot of protection. Jess says the refs hate the Bears, although we reported stuff and got in trouble this year. Yeah, I know, because you complain. I've heard about people at work on their jobs put stuff in the suggestion box and then they get in the trouble. Oh yeah, work is 4 letter words. And you know what? It really makes me happy to see Strings and Puck here tonight. Strings and Pucks. Hey, dude. How are you doing tonight? I hope things are going well for you. Good. It's so great to see you. And folks, when he's on Sunday mornings, great worship music, and really a blessing he did yesterday with his stream. And I hope we're praying for you, your wife, and just hope. Thanks for coming in tonight. It's really, really good to see you here. And everybody in chat says hello. And by the way, Tom, put Strings and Pucks link in the chat for me if you don't mind, or Legatus. One of y'all can do it. And if you have not listened to Strings and Pucks, go listen to his music. Go listen to his testimony, his words. Really, really, really a good guy. And hope y'all can do that. Sorry, I'm kind of pausing the way I'm talking because if you haven't heard, I'm working with a vertical mouse tonight. It's really, at times, a bit different. So, yeah, Jess is right. Always take the points as proven and how crazy the Bears-Packers game went. That was a game that came down to the end and was like, Jess, I thought the Packers were going to score that last drive. I mean, and even the Eagles and the Niners did the same thing. One team takes a lead with like a minute and a half left, and the other team moves down like quickly within scoring distance. And I'm also glad for the. Oh crap! I got myself in a. Well, yeah, I will stay. Please don't tell Daisy Blossom I've officially made the channel of the Bears, because she's a big Niners fan, and I was really happy to see her Niners beat Philadelphia. I can't cheer for Philadelphia ever. I'm sorry, West. I'm sorry, Connie. That they're in the Cowboys division, and no matter how bad the Cowboys are and deserve criticism, can't cheer. But I will cheer for Max Redstone too. The Bears, the Bears, the Bears, the Bears, the Bears. And he follows it up with a Beaver raid. Nice, Tom. Nice, Max. Cool league. So we got Jess is laughing with a bear and a football. All right, that's cool. And Linda, good to see you saying hi to Jeremy and everybody out there. Let's see. Let's go. Oh God, that's right, Tom. You and that damn terrible towel that needs to disintegrate. Wash that thing and it fall apart. I know, Tom. You're old like me. I'm a Cowboys fan since Roger Staubach. But Terry Bradshaw was like the worst statistical quarterback in the world. But he won in the playoffs, and he definitely won in the Super Bowl. God, he made me mad as a Cowboys fan as a kid. He really, really, really did. But hey, that's why there's a terrible towel, dude. Fallout Day wants our Broncos. I gave up carrying years ago between the politics, rigged games, and whiny overpaid players. NFL, yes, it is. In many ways, it is. Well, see, I gave up on the Broncos because of Elway. That you get to anyway. Well, we'll not get into the Tebow talk again. That ship sailed. My wife's always looking at me like, you're taking it harder than he did. He's got a great life. Thank you for the agreement over there. Okay, thank you. So, peanut gallery. Yes, small time. Good to see you. Yes, anonymous surveys. Where did you email? Not anonymous. Exactly. I had a friend that actually put something in the suggestion box, and it came back. They called him directly, like, "How did you get this information?" And it was public information. Just had a different interpretation of what they were saying. And then somebody else won when they left somebody else put a really scolding one in when they left the job. After that, the suggestion box was permanently removed. We got 11 of y'all here tonight. Thank y'all so much for this impromptu stream, and great to see you all. Thanks, Streams and Pucks. Thank you for saying that. I love the stream. Well, look, I love you guys so much, and you guys are a blessing and encouragement and help us out. So make sure be with us tomorrow night, though. Miss and I will be live on both channels at 8 o'clock tomorrow night about our anniversary. We'll be talking about the trip here, some things. We'll find out more about us, maybe some of our adventures over the years. We are sitting in ground that used to be undeveloped here because when we pulled up here to Universal, we were like, remember 30 years ago when we were here on our honeymoon, all this was not here. The water, the rides, it was just Universal Studios and the Globe, and we parked like 100 yards away from the Globe. Now there's City Walk, there's parking garages, there's all kinds of stuff around here. It's just amazing how things change over time. So, but thank you for that encouragement, Streams and Pucks. I tell you, you really are an encouragement too. I like when we got to listen to you. And by the way, Strings and Pucks, I know Strings and Pucks. What's your favorite NHL team, by the way? I'm just curious. I don't remember if we talked about that before. Yeah, I know you're on you do. Oh, Jess, if you can find String and Pucks' if you can get his address and link. If not, let me know and I'll find it. So Jess said a few years ago when the Blackhearts were winning Stanley a lot, there was a year it was obvious the refs were calling games to stretch out the number of games in the round. Yeah. It's like, no, we don't do it. No, we don't do that. Let's see. They get used to him. Fallout Dave speaks highly of the vertical thing. Yeah, I'm getting used to it slowly, but Mrs. had to turn the mouse upside down to show me. It's just like a regular mouse, just vertical. You still got the two clickers. I was clicking some other button somewhere. I don't know. So, well, I tell you what ruined hockey is when they changed the rules for more offense. I'm a more 95, 96 Devils where we take the air out of the puck and keep it low scoring and play defense. But, yeah, that's how old school hockey I am. But, yeah, our interception, end zone, last play. Yeah, exactly. That was close. I know San Fran had to have on. So, thank you, Snortapoopas. Thank you. There you go. Thank you, Snortapoopas, for finding that link. I appreciate that so much. Appreciate it. Max, I'm sorry if I didn't say enough hi to you enough, Max. I appreciate that. But yeah, I know I did talk about the Bears, and the Beaver Ray, but Max, always good to see you. Hopefully you heard the endorsement that I've endorsed the Chicago Bears for the rest of the NFL season. So, yeah, have 5 phones, 5 links, 5 channels. Yeah, Max, bear down, Chicago Bears. Make every play clear the way to victory. Bear down, Chicago Bears. Put up a fight. Is that a song? I know some NFL teams do have fight songs. The only fight song I know of the Bears is "We Are the Bears, Shuffling Crew, Shuffling Down, Doing It For You. We're so bad, we know we're good." Yeah. I love the 86 Bears. That was a highlight of rap for me, okay? Jess said, I've been raised a Bears fan since birth. Heck, first real job was temp at Bears summer training camp. Oh. ONU? ONU? What is ONU? Or is that INU? I don't know. But yeah, that's cool. Let's see. Let's see. The Lions have 2 postseason wins in my lifetime football. Yeah, you got to talk to JT about that. On Tuesday nights, we have our stream, sports streams. We won't tomorrow night, but obviously with our anniversary stream. But yeah, JT was not happy with this year. They had last year. He felt like they got robbed at the end, and then this year couldn't make the playoffs again. Oh man! So all right. So, like I said, give me a second. Looking around, moving this mouse around. So let's see. I'm probably either heading for a chicken sandwich or pizza later tonight. So we'll see what happens. And like I said, hi to small time earlier. Yeah, I remember that about the suggestion box. Yeah, and anonymous surveys. Yeah, one thing is everybody they try to catch us on phishing. They send like 5 email a week trying to catch us violating. One day I reported something as phishing. I got an email from our bosses like, "Why did you think this was suspicious email?" I looked at a coworker and said, "I really want to put because you keep sending these damn things to us all the time. I don't trust any email." But I didn't. I played the game. Oh man, sorry. Yeah, yep, I know. It's just yeah, exactly. And he's done a lot of stuff more important than NFL. His reach has gone way more globally than that. Help people and change lives. Absolutely. Absolutely. Part of me still hates what has happened in the NFL because Tebow was before when he came out. You had to take every snap under center. You had to drop back pass, all this stuff that they said back then. Give time passes, and they would not change for him. Some offensive coordinators that had success with him did change, but the league refused. Just no. But now look at how much spread option crap is run in the NFL. Look how many times the quarterbacks in the shotgun. They don't play traditional pro style offenses as much anymore. It's read option, spread option, all this other crap now. That's the part that I wish that we could have seen him play where he was given a chance to work towards his talents, like they've done with Josh Allen in Buffalo. Same type of quarterback, known for power, running over people and all. Couldn't throw really, but they gave him a few years to learn how to throw better. But double standard. I just hate double standards. That is a big bugger of mine, and I hate double standards. And anyway, sorry about it. I'm repeating myself, but hey, on a rampage again. So let's see. Oh, Fallout Dave remembers when the orange groves were being here as a kid. Yeah. And there's Strings Puck's link. Come on. Did you just boot up your PC, or did you boot it like Wes Cagle does by throwing it out the window when he gets frustrated with Fortnite? Oh. So we got plenty of links in there, but yeah, it's interesting. So let's see. I saw the terrible towels too, Tom, from you. Let's see. Okay, Strings and Pucks likes the Red Wings calling for hockey. Ooh, oh man. I think we got a rivalry between you and JT will be on your side, but Jess and the Blackhawks. We got Detroit Red Wing fans. I'm going New Jersey Devils. So Fallout Dave. I guess Dave, do you still claim Avs, Colorado? One thing that I will say is Florida does not belong in hockey, even though apparently the Stanley Cup. What's wrong with you Canadians and other Northern Americans? The Stanley Cup does not belong in Florida, but it's like stuck here. Come on, Tampa Bay and Miami shouldn't have teams. Hockey does not belong in Florida, but we got the trophy. Beavers, absolute snort. Beavers all the way. Oregon State Beavers, by the way. Oh, yeah, you got 5 terrible towels. All right, well, that's good. That is good. And ahoy to Deeple. Good to see you, dude. How are you doing? Sorry that your team got beat. But hey, I tell you, Miami's on a roll. We got the game set up coming up with Miami and Indiana. Really an odd national championship game, I would say. 14 of y'all tonight. Thank y'all. Wow. Make sure y'all hit that like button for me. I got to like myself, by the way. And make sure y'all subscribe. We're up to 762 subscribers today. Thank you, everybody. And yeah, I think it's going to be cool to maybe we'll be able to talk more hockey. JT and I've talked about expanding beyond just football in the coming up. But this next year, there's all kinds of stuff. There's the Winter Olympics just reminded me of. And, of course, there's FIFA soccer in 2020. A lot of international events going on, which I think should be fun. And maybe we'll see somehow try to cover some of that a little bit more in different ways. I know the missus loves her curling, and we watch curling as much as we can. That was really good with the brooms. Those really were the brooms. Oh, yeah, the Avs. Yeah, the Avs in Detroit. Yeah, I mean, I remember, especially in the 90s, I mean, some great rivalries. So Max says, Bear Down Chicago Bears is the fight song. Super Bowl Shuffle was recorded just for championship. Okay, thank you. I know, but to me, the Super Bowl Shuffle is, I mean, it's cool. Just, yeah. I'm strange. I know. I got it. Okay. But that would be interesting. I'll have to check that and see if I can get a recording of Bear Down Chicago Bears. I know Miami has one. Miami has a foot team. Great. What? Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins #1. So, I mean, I know the Miami Dolphins have a fight song, so I know some NFL teams do. I think the Cowboys need to have, we need a new owner. We need a new owner. Anyway, but Bear Down Chicago Bears was written in 1941. Olivet Nazarene University. Okay. ONU. Olivet Nazarene University. Okay. They did summer camp like 15. Okay. Cool. People said, I can only approve of the Lions being good in Detroit. Ooh, chicken pizza? Maybe. I don't know. I'm not sure if they offer a chicken pizza. I had to figure that out, but they had a good chicken sandwich the other night. Atwood! What's up? Oh, God, that kind of got my throat that time. Sorry. What's up? Anyway, bye. Good to see you, dude. Hope you're doing well. But Lions football made me love hockey. Oh, cool. I tell you what, I growing up was always great to see Detroit. I mean, I always wondered, why the hell did Detroit always get a Thanksgiving Day game? Them and Dallas, before the NFL just decided to obliterate us with all these games on the same night. I mean, it was always football in Detroit and a late game in Dallas. And no matter how did the NFL go to select Detroit for a Thanksgiving Day game, considering that team was always had so much futility? I mean, at least the Cowboys won Super Bowls. They were America's team in the 70s, and they still, well, I would still fight to call Dallas America's team, but when you haven't won a Super Bowl, when you haven't been relevant in 30 years. Mrs., do you know what? The last time the Cowboys won the Super Bowl was when the year we got married.
Oh, wow.
And I think they beat the Pittsburgh Steelers in that one with Neil O'Donnell. And I think that's where Brown, I can't remember his name, Brown, a cornerback or safety for Dallas, returned 2 interceptions for touchdowns. I have to look it up later, but why do I remember that? I don't know. I'm a mutant, I guess. I don't know. Ask me to remember about something else important. Yeah, never, can't happen. So let's see. Oh, yeah. Max says the second verse, same as the first. No, we'll never forget the way you thrill the nation with your T formation. Oh, the old T formation. Then Max says the third verse, Bear Down Chicago Bears. Let them know why you're wearing the crown. You're the pride and joy of Illinois. Chicago Bears, bear down. T-post. So Alan could run, yeah. Oh, yeah, you started at the PC. Yeah, that's cool, Tom. Just don't overdo your back, you know. I know you've been with that. So, yes, exactly. Deeple is from Central Ohio. Professional football team is the Ohio State University. Well, with the amount of NIL money and stuff nowadays out there, you might as well call them a pro football team at this point. Oh, the Jackets fired their head coach. Oh, interesting. Yeah, it's interesting to see. Let's take a look. If I was at home, I would look up the standings. Let's see. It's kind of become into a sports ball stream, but it was not really set out. It's kind of just a chill random topics. Talked about some of the things we did here, and then I got on some kind of rampage about the Jaguars, and then it's yeah. Yeah, yeah, you're not going to pay for the streaming services. Yeah, I get to watch what I get because of having the ESPN packages and Sling. So I get you. I know. Yeah, Tampa Bay and Florida have 4 of the past 6 Stanley Cups. That just is not right, though. I'm telling you, even as a Floridian, that's just something wrong with that. You know, you guys gotta get your cup back. I heard LA had it, but sorry, I'm working with a vertical mouse. It's doing some things. Yeah, so and as back when they had Patrick Waugh, of course, that was one of my first experiences with French because I'm like, it's Roy, no, it's Waugh. So anyway, it's Florida. Okay, that's all I can say. Oh yes, Mrs. Curling, Dave, especially a couple years ago. I think it was the last Olympics. Was it 4 years ago or was it 8 years
the
ago?
one where it was in South Korea, I really enjoyed watching it then.
Yeah, you heard her. Yeah, she really enjoyed the South Koreans, but they were good. They actually played pretty well. Yeah. Oh man. So sorry, trying to steer this thing again. Keep losing track of it. Yeah, DM me that song link. I would like to hear it sometime. So that would be cool. Fedorov's jersey retired tonight. Hey, Dave. Dolphins haven't had a reason to sing in 30 years. They sucked year after year. Yeah, exactly. They really have, big time. Let me take a look at something real quick. This. Let's see. Let's see. I want to check something. Yeah. Yep. January 28, 1996. The Dallas Cowboys win their last. Oh, I was going to say 30 years ago, we repeat, but no, they couldn't even make the playoffs this year. Never mind. Yep. Defeated the Steelers 27-17 at Sun Devil Stadium. Larry Brown. Larry Brown was the guy. He was the cornerback. Became MVP and got a big contract at somewhere else and promptly went in the toilet. By the way, kickoff time was at 4:21 Mountain Standard Time. Sun Devil Stadium, Tempe, Arizona. Well, nowadays they played at Glendale with that new poofy stadium, not a real stadium. Cowboys were 13.5-point favorite. Red Cashin was the referee. Attendance was 76,347. Vanessa Williams sang the national anthem. Coin toss was made by Joe Montana, representing the previous Super Bowl MVPs. The halftime show was Diana Ross. Another pet. I'll get on this topic in the off season with JT. announcers suck these days. They're horrible. They try to over dramatize everything. They try to become the story. I love this crew. Dick Enberg even was in Naked Gun. That guy was one of my favorite announcers, but he didn't ever seem to get the glory, the limelight as the Keith Jacksons, the Al Michaels, the Howard Cosell. Dick Enberg was just a solid announcer, plain and simple. Phil Simms, well, I did not realize Phil Simms had been announcing that long either, but Paul McGuire, he was good too. Jim Gray, Will McDonough. And on the radio side, they had Jack Buck and Hank Stram. Those guys were great on the radio. So anyway, just a little background information of the Super Bowl in 1996. So this year I'm going to try to cheer for the Bears. Hopefully I don't jinx your Bears, guys, Max. And Max, don't come looking for me if the Bears lose, okay? Jess, you too. You know, you have been warned. I thought I jinxed them the other night for sure. Yeah. That's, Detroit is one of the oldest franchises. I don't think anything stops Browns fans, people. I remember when the Jaguars were out there one year, they got the officials made a call and they were throwing batteries and stuff down. I mean, on the Jaguars and the officials leaving the game. I think it was batteries. There was a lot of stuff on the field there in Chicago. So Deeple says, so what you're saying is your marriage is the reason why the Cowboys haven't won again. No. I'll take my marriage very much so over any Super Bowl championship. I'd have had a couple Florida Gators national championships in 06 and 08 and basketball champions like last year. Woohoo, right, missus? All right, she checked out. But, last year she watched the last minute of the Florida-Houston game with me and really was exciting to watch together. So we've got our share of championships. But it's just looking back 30 years, what happened 30 years ago? What was going on there at the time? So let's see. Let's go. So I see this stupid cursor is doing its thing again. All right, let's try this. Sorry. Try this. Come on, mouse. Do your... Oh, crap. All right, let's see. All right. All right, so evil laugh, yeah. All right, there we go. All right, say. Oh, Tom, I can agree. O'Donnell was horrible that game. It's like he threw it at Larry Brown 3 times. Yeah. Yeah, Cleveland knows. Yeah, and Dave says, I like it. Really cheats off Canadian to keep losing the cup to a tropical state. Well, I just want Chicago or Detroit to come claim it or something. New Jersey. Yeah. But, yeah. Yeah, so it's all good. Oh, my gosh. Maybe y'all did. Who knows? Tears in Toronto. I hear a lot of people that a common Canadian enemy seems to be Toronto, the Maple Leafs. So I've heard that. I don't quite understand that, but that seems to be something I've heard. So, it's what they play after each. Okay, gotcha. Got Leaf tears. Like I said, I've heard that. Oh, get a coffee mug. All right. Mrs. Hey, Mrs. Jess wants to tell you the Fortnite shop has cuddle clompers kicks for cuddle team leader.
Ooh.
So that's why I wanted to pass that along to you.
When do they leave?
Do you know when they leave, Jess? If they leave tonight,
did they just come in?
Did they just come in? She can get on it tonight if she has to. So, just if you could let us know. Oh, I'm sorry. Fallout Dave said that. Sorry, Fallout Dave. But yeah, if one of y'all can let us know when it leaves the shop, that way she knows what to do. Yes, nowadays announcers compete for most annoying. I do miss Madden too, But see, Madden had a life of his own. He could be dramatic with that booming voice, but it wasn't like Gus Johnson, if you know who that is, it just are some of these guys now make a 3-yard running play seem like
Oh
somebody.
my gosh! I can't believe it. He actually made a yard gain. Woo!
That's why we've been married 30 years, folks. Right there. Love it. Love it. Beer bottles. I remember. Okay, it's the beer bottles on that game with the Jaguars. Yes, but I tell you what, that's my wife over there. So, yeah. After that game, we couldn't buy glass bottles anymore. Oh, and Toronto is the New York Yankees. Okay, January 14th it leaves. Dave says. So she can either get tonight or tomorrow when you're home. So, all right. We got an alarm. I think this is for your Monday night movie streams.
Yeah, it is. Just hit the side button.
All right.
They'll go off for a bit. But
Okay. By the way, remember on Monday nights, Mrs. does movie streams normally in this time slot. Tomorrow night at 8 o'clock, she and I will be live. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Big noon kickoff. Oh, yeah. Your every Saturday noon practice game. I remember very much so. Oh my goodness. So let's see, we've been about 47 minutes. So outside of sports, is there anything else we want to talk about tonight? Did not mean this become a sports stream, but kind of the topics went in that direction. Let's see what else. I don't want to ruin everything for tomorrow night. Just was coming line for a little bit to check on some things and hopefully do something for a little bit while we rest up before dinner. Like I said, as I'm eating. Oh dear Lord. Oh, Jess, Dave. I just see on Twitter with Fortnite. So what time are we dropping in? Around 6-7? Question mark. The Doot 6-7 emote is now live. They got a 6-7 emote now. Oh my gosh. Yeah. But Jess, have you seen the new Doot 6-7 emote? And by the way, it does look like South Park is in the game now. Just crazy. So it is going really well. It's really, really going well. We're going to show some things off tomorrow night. And it's been really, really a lot of fun. We're back in early tonight. We just tired after 3 or 4 days. We, like I said, we started early on Friday, earlier than we had planned originally. But it was a wonderful thing. And, of course, Saturday we went to H Mart. We met our friend Lorena there. And that was, 3.5 hours of going through a store. Well, I got a picture of a real geoduck. And yes, they do look as offensive as you think that they do. Exactly. Yeah. So, yeah, I put a few out there. So you keep looking there. There's some little more. Yeah, 6-7. Oh, God, Dave. Yeah, I saw it and skipped right past it. Jess says, I ignore 6-7 stuff. Oh, man, I might have to buy that emote just to have fun with everybody out there when we're playing the game. Oh my goodness, that's too good. Let's see. I don't really want to talk about stuff from '96 because that gets on our thing for tomorrow night and too much with this trip. But it's I'll probably go ahead and wrap up in a few minutes and chill out a little bit. But wanted to come live. Oh man. Wow, there are some big events in '96. Independence Day, the movie was released, the Unabomber was arrested, and Dolly the sheep was cloned, among other things. Wow. That's quite a bit of stuff in '96. So who knows what we'll do and see tomorrow night. But let me go ahead and we'll wind up now. We went live for about an hour. Thank you for joining me for an impromptu stream tonight. Hope you all join us tomorrow night at 8 p.m. on both the Mrs. channel and my channel. If you're not subscribed to the Mrs., please do so. We also I think it was 97 or 98. I think the special editions came out in Star Wars, because I remember we were there. That's how great my wife was we actually went to see all three in the theaters together. And we back then it didn't go like one admission. We actually bought one for the first one for the Empire, and one for Jedi, like three different showings, and moved theater to theater that day. It was fun. I enjoyed it. I mean, that was a fun event. We've always done stuff like that. So on that note, tomorrow night at 8 o'clock, we will be live on both channels. If you've not subscribed to our channel, if somebody can put Mrs. Channel link out there for me real quick too, I'd appreciate it. So to make sure that you subscribe to her channel too. Also, tomorrow morning, we may do a drive stream on her channel, because normally she's live at 10 o'clock on the days. So yeah, hope let me get her link out there too. Yes, we will have a good evening. We're gonna have dinner in a little bit. Be from hey, welcome and have a great rest. Yeah, all right, yeah. Well, had me on TV. Thank you, B from That's a high compliment and a great honor. Yeah, Linda. Yeah, take care. Jess says night. I'm sure we'll be in contact, Jess. Have a great night, Strings Buck. And like I said, Strings Buck, great to see you tonight. And also, here's the Mrs. Link tomorrow. That's where we'll be live in the morning with any drive stream that we do. Like I said, make sure you hit the like button here. Share out the channel if you don't mind. 15 likes. Y'all are great tonight. Thank y'all for coming in on such short notice and just completely a random thing. And for an hour, and I appreciate y'all very much, and the missus does too. And thank you, and thank y'all for helping support our channels, making our journey through life a lot more fun. As we've said, y'all pick us up a lot too, as much as y'all may be watching what we do. The many days that y'all have made a difference in our lives, and we want to say thank you to all of y'all too for that. Check out the Mrs. Channel, and like I said, on that note, thank you everybody. Y'all have a wonderful night, and we will catch you next time tomorrow. Bye, all.